All right, back here on 98.5 The Sports Hub. Rev, vroom, vroom. Vroom. Boom, 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 boom. That was revving down. That was all revved up for this one tonight. Felt like I was the hype man. Felt as though I was... people were texting me tonight, hey, Joe, the Revs are on. Yep, they've won 6 in a row at home. They've been awesome. And you hype it up, right? You hype it up real good. And then that happens. So, it's just the way things are going around here. It's just the way they're going. And what's funny was, this was a 3-0 final. I was telling you, I was revving the engines. Battle for first place. Nashville's 12-8. New England's now 12-7. Inter Miami's just one game ahead. And that's the performance. 3-0. I tried, everybody. I tried to hype it up. And don't get me wrong, I love the players. Like we've had Brooklyn Raines on, who was all over the field today, right? We had Griffin Yao on earlier in the week, Peyton Miller. Like, when we have these guys on, I don't want to talk about soccer. I want to get to know them. So when they're on the field, I can identify them as something other than a soccer player. And, I think we're doing a good job with that. But tonight, I was locked in. I had no distractions. We were here. And, well, let's just say it was a slow grind. Maybe they looked like they were a little outclassed today. Maybe they lost to the best team. Like a better team, which is exactly what happened tonight. I wish for a better performance from them. But Revs lose 3-0. If you're a Revs fan and you want to talk about this, the phone lines are open for the next 75 minutes. Is that a good allotted amount of time for Revs fans, guys, you'd say? 73 minutes now.
Yeah, I would say Revs fans should certainly, want to talk about that one, I would think. Nashville above you in the standings squarely now, coming into the night.
Hey, I want them to play well.
Of course.
I want them to play well. This was
They kind of let us down tonight, Joe. We were hyping them up. We were excited. Big win streak, 2 top teams in the East.
But is this the hardest part for non-traditional soccer? We're soccer fans. I know you're a big footy, whatever.
Whatever you want to
call it. But I know I love international soccer. I love World Cup soccer.
It's coming.
I love all that. But American soccer, as we've explained, is a lot of these younger kids come into a program. They're the best at what they are at their age. There's a few players that come over internationally, but for the most part, like the Revs, with so much changes,
young guys.
We only know the guy. Now we only know the young guys because they'll be here. But there's still Matt Turner and Diego Fagundes and Carlos Gil and all those guys. But yes, the younger guys we got to get to know. But I also think they got outclassed by a team that probably just is better than them.
Yeah, Nashville without their best player, you could argue, tonight as well. So, yeah, I mean, that's what happens sometimes when you're a young team. Just not what you want to see at home. Season ticket holders, fans, go to these games. You don't want a big game like this and you just get blown out 3-0 on a Wednesday night.
Tonight would have been like,
one.
wow, did you know they've won 7 in a row at home?
It would have been nice.
And then they get the bump.
The bump. You know what it was, Joe? No Revs on the show this week. That's probably what it was. Too tight of a turnaround.
Yeah, and we have someone next week.
Hope, yes, in the works.
Yeah, I like having them on, just because I want to get to know them. But tonight, I couldn't get to know anybody. They couldn't get to know the other goaltender either. Or they got to know him really well. All right. Riley in the car. Hey, Riley.
Hey, Joe. How's it going? Look, I want to kind of bring up the second goal. Obviously, Matt Turner makes a pretty big error tonight. I really hope this is something that doesn't impact him going forward. I think he's been pretty good, year to date so far. And, one mistake out of the back, I really hope it doesn't hurt him. He's been pretty good playing out of the back. He's made some huge stops for us. And really, his competition hasn't played very well on MLS. And I know Skaz is a big, he follows the league pretty well. And I want to get his thoughts on where Turner stands. And, hopefully he agrees that he's kind of in the lead still for the number one in the U.S. men's national team job.
You know what I will say, Riley? We had him on, and he said, oh, yeah, it matters how I play before their coach makes a decision. So I'm sure maybe this little error tonight won't go unnoticed.
Yeah, I don't think Matt Turner's the lead to be Team USA's goalie. I think it's Matt Freese. Since Mauricio Pochettino's taken over, I think Freese has started in 13 of 15 games. It's Freese seems to be his guy, and a night like tonight, certainly he's going to watch that, and that certainly doesn't help his case. So. Yeah, I think Matt Turner has an uphill battle if he wants to start games in the World Cup. I certainly think his spot on the roster is fine. I think him and maybe, I don't know, if Jonathan Klinsman's hurt, Chris Brady, someone like that is probably a backup. But I think Matt Turner is squarely their number two. I would say Matt Freese is number one. But yeah, the World Cup is coming, and yeah, tonight, not great for Matt Turner.
All right. Just wanted to. If you wanted to talk refs, I don't know where else you can. Is there somewhere else you can talk refs?
I don't know, Joe. That I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there is.
We welcome it, though.
A guy named Corey hits me up all the time. See if he's chatting me up already. Yes, he is already. Yes, he's already chatting me up. The Revs. Wonder how Sarge is doing.
No goals for Sarge to announce tonight. At least no Revolution goals. You want a Red Sox update? Small one?
Sure.
X-rays negative on Connor Wong.
Oh, yeah. Connor Wong. What? Okay, that play was odd. So there was a small pop-up near the batter's on deck circle. Is that what you would call it?
Yeah, on deck circle, off to the right side there.
And maybe there was a divot?
No.
No?
I don't think so.
Sometimes
Turf monster?
Try to give people excuses sometimes.
I think he tripped. Well, the batter was kind of in his way.
Dude, okay, I'm taking you back 20-something years.
Oh, boy.
I was a lefty batter.
Back to the playground?
Yeah.
Well, which field we at?
This would have been at this would have been a Healy Field. Oh no, actually no. This one I actually can't even remember. It might have been Dilboy Stadium. Now that I'm thinking of
Dilboy,
Somerville. Somebody on the other team made a hole so big for their front foot. So when I got into the batter's box, I like to move up in the box a little bit. So when I moved up into the box, they made a foot mark. So it was deep. It was like Jurassic Park deep. And I felt as though it wasn't comfortable for me to swing. So I had to move back. I hated it. But when I hit the ball and ran out of the box, the hole got me. So I'm trying to give Connor Wong the benefit of the doubt that those little dirt holes can get you. But he left the game. Whitlock caught the ball, which I thought was very interesting. Sometimes you got to watch out for there are guys that just do that in the bat. Some guys just go in the batter's box like it's their own little sandbox and just do whatever they want. And I'm out on that. You know that? And I know that when you hit the ball, you have to run, so the batter's box is what it is. But I do think you should have some time to set up your own little plate area. Is that why they have pitch clocks now? So great. Connor Wong. He's healthy. Trevor Story hit a home run tonight.
It shocked me, Joe. Shocked me. That's what maybe he gets hot. That's what he does. Well, sometimes.
Is that what you want? What do you want? What do you want with Trevor
I would
Story?
prefer he played well, Joe. If I had to choose between him playing well and him playing poorly, I would still choose playing well. At least that way you can move him.
That's true. The Mets seem to have had some interest.
The poor Mets.
If that was true.
Spend $1 billion and your team still stinks. A couple billion, maybe.
But you would rather be the Mets who spend a lot and suck than the team that doesn't spend a lot and sucks.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not particularly the Mets in this case, looking at what's going on over there. But yes, in theory, Joe, I would agree with the sentiment.
Would you rather cover the Red Sox or the Mets?
Oh, I think right now the Mets might be a better cover. Juan Soto, Francisco Lindor, Edwin Diaz left you. Yeah, I mean, there's some juicy stuff there. Juan Soto left tonight's game with an injury, Dawson just told me.
Jeez. All right. Final hour's coming. Dawson Dabari, Triple D, will be giving you the headlines the rest of the night. And we'll do a little Red Sox recap here because there's only so much you can do. There's some schedule stuff that we should get to. And both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have spoken the last 24 hours. A lot of dancing going on. A lot of dancing. And we'll have that for the last hour of the show as we're here until 11 o'clock tonight. Call in, everyone, 617-779-0985. Join us on YouTube as well. We're ready to go. We're rocking and rolling for the last hour here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
Don't go anywhere. There's more Joe Murray. On the way on
quiet night outside of that.
Okay. Dawson DeBari live in studio right now.
And mowing them down. Principal owner John Henry in the house here, looking for some offense. Right now it's Bryson Stott.
See any of that? It's much better if you saw it more than heard it.
You think John Henry's looking for some offense, Joe?
Well, just to recap for our friends on YouTube, the Red Sox hit 2 home runs tonight. What's their record again, Dawson?
5-2.
And they're 5-0 their last 5 when they've hit home runs.
Mm-hmm.
And their pitcher went over 6 innings, so they won. That's good. And Sonny Gray said that it was easy for him to pitch because the defense was great. And it was, if I'm not mistaken, Sonny Gray, Garrett Whitlock, Aroldis Chapman.
It was Gray, Slayton, Whitlock, Chapman.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, it's the only blueprint they have to win is if their starter goes 6, you can hand it to those 3 and you feel pretty good. If you fall behind, your starter doesn't give you length, it feels like they have no chance in baseball games. But when they have a starting pitcher that goes 6 and they hit a couple of homers, that's the only way they can really win. They're a one-sided team.
Trevor Story went deep.
He did.
I didn't want him in the lineup.
Me either. I think
Skaz put it well. I'd rather him do good than not do good.
If he's going to play, yes.
That's the bar. That's the bar. I'd rather him play better than him not play good. Wow.
Hard-hitting analysis.
Wow. This is where we're at. I only mentioned the John Henry thing because it was a 1-1 game, 1-0. I can't really remember what it was. 1-1?
1-1, I think, when they showed him.
And I don't get to see them often. It sends me a Christmas card, but I don't get to see him. What were they looking at? Were their heads down in shame, or were their heads down looking at information? They were looking for the offense too. Is that what the line was? They're looking for offense too.
John Henry looking for some offense.
Yeah, can you play that one more time, Skaz? Pretty sure there was
mowing him down. Principal owner John Henry in the house here, looking for some offense. Right now,
you missed that the first time, didn't you? You hear it the second time and you're like, oh, looking for offense, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he is.
Maybe
there's a player that they're identifying.
Fernando Tatis Jr. I'm going to say it all year.
Nah, dude. I think he's off the juice now and he stinks.
No.
Do you think the juice had something to do with his home run ability?
Sure. There is no denying that he's declined since he got caught using whatever he was using.
Don't want him anymore. Once you're off the juice, bro. I watched Jose Canseco play. Okay?
He was juiced.
There's probably a lot of other guys that I could give you.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he's just the most famous.
Mm-hmm.
And he was amazing when he was healthy and young and jacked up. I'm going to imagine him and Mark
A healthy
McGwire.
Breakfast.
But just imagine them in the lineup together with Ricky Henderson as the leadoff hitter.
That team was nuts.
No, you can't, right? That's how crazy it is. Very. All right. Well, the Red Sox won, everyone. And who hit the other home run tonight?
Ceddanne Rafaela.
Who did not start the game.
No, it was a quick hook from Chad Tracy in the 6th for Yoshida.
Why didn't he play or start tonight?
I think it was more. I don't think there was anything had to do with it other than a rest day for him. I mean, he plays every single game with Abreu. I don't think there was anything behind that. I think they needed to get Yoshida a game in the field because they have committed to trying to get him into left field every once in a while. So they just chose today. But Rafaela came up huge. It was a risky move from Chad Tracy because the Phillies immediately responded with the righty. Rafaela still came through. But, quick hook for Yoshida. You see that a lot with him. It's weird.
I don't like it.
They don't like
it. It worked tonight, though.
It did work tonight.
Chad Tracy, after the game tonight on Ceddanne Rafaela, you guys have seen there is a clutch gene in there with him. He tends to get big hits and big moments. For as little as they've won, I think he has 3 game-winning hits.
Yeah, he had the one on opening day. I know that. That one stands out.
He had one earlier in the week. Was it Sunday? No. Yeah, when they beat
Tampa?
Tampa, yeah. He had the hit the other way.
Yeah.
And then the home run. Well, that was the Detroit game. He had a home run the other way, too.
Yeah, the first inning 3-run homer. He has steadily just improved everything of his game every single year he's been in the big leagues. If Cedar Rafaela, he's up to a 775 OPS. If he can carry that OPS for a full season, he is there's no describing his value. He's a top 2 defensive center fielder in baseball. He's going to play every day. He posts, and if he can hit at a league average rate, that's your best overall player. Him and Willie Abreu, I'd say, have been the 2 best overall players, and Wilson Contreras, those 3.
Well, once Sonny Gray starts having 6 strikeout games going 6 innings and improving that win total, he had 70 pitches, 78 tonight.
Yeah, he's still working through the pitch.
If they're
count.
out of it, he's going to be a nice chip.
Oh, yeah. Craig Breslow we'll see if it's him doing the moves at the deadline, but if you're looking at pieces to move, he would be at the top of that list right now.
All right. Anything to add on tonight's wins, Cass? 2 homers, baby.
Homers, baby. Not just
Sonny
homers.
Gray?
Dongs. One of his sunny days.
That's right.
No, I think you guys bring up kind of an interesting point on Rafael, and I just go back to the Coley tweet. We've mentioned it before on the show. It's if Cedar Rafaela needs to get you a hit, he will get you a hit. If he doesn't need to get you a hit, he's largely disinterested in the at-bat as a whole, and that's kind of been his MO. So maybe he's starting to go the other way where every at-bat he is kind of locked in a little bit more. But, yeah, a good win for the Sox tonight. The Phillies are obviously a much better team than the Red Sox, so take them when they can get them. Chapman, a little shaky to start, but I thought he closed the door. He was just a little unlike Chapman. A couple guys on base, couldn't find the strike zone. Slight concern there because guys are talking about guys that have any value on this team. If they are going to be sellers, Chapman's probably the guy you might be able to get the biggest return for. So yeah, you need him to be good and healthy, for this team and for the deadline.
Absolutely. I mean, Chapman. You saw the closer for the Phillies, Yohan Duran, pulled off last year. The Twins got a MLB-ready starter and a top 100 prospect for Yohan Duran. If the Red Sox continue to go down in the standings, that should be the deal that Craig Breslow should show teams. And maybe they get, instead of an MLB-ready starting pitcher, they should try to get an MLB-ready bat with a prospect attached for Chapman. I think that's a good deal of business if they could do it.
I'll just say this. All right, so take out that Sonny Gray is on the Red Sox. I think he's a good pro.
Absolutely.
I just think he's going to survive again this year. He's successful. He doesn't have a lot of velocity. He can throw it, don't get me wrong. But as far as the league goes, what he can do, Ranger Suarez can do. Mm-hmm. And then you add, because there was a bullpen session today for Garrett Crochet.
Yep.
You add him as the fireballer.
I mean, that was the plan all along coming in.
It's a playoff caliber rotation.
Yep. I mean, that was kind of the narrative coming into the season, was the rotation was going to carry them. It didn't start that way.
And you can make an argument that Connolly Early has been consistently their best pitcher.
Most consistent.
The most consistent pitcher. I shouldn't say best. Mm-hmm. Just they're consistent. While Tolley shows he's got velocity.
Now, when Crochet returns, do you go 6-man rotation? Because we've seen when Tolley has the extra day of rest, he's been electric. When he doesn't, he had that bad start in Toronto. He was a little shaky on Mother's Day. That was with the extra day of rest, but he had already warmed up the day before. It was weird.
You do.
I would do it if I was the Red Sox.
And honestly, maybe I do bail one more. I mean, it doesn't help Giovanni Moran at all.
No. I think they should go Tyler Samaniego as the opener.
Okay,
he's been far better than Moran.
But there's guys I've watched my whole life, whether it's majors, just growing up, who could warm up all day. They could run, throw all day, but they weren't warm to start games. Mm-hmm. And I almost wonder if that's Brian Bayo's thing. It also helps that you have a lead, right? Mm-hmm. Or that you're pitching in a better situation while the other guy's already been hammered. Even if you're down in the game, it's easier to throw, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I feel like the situation's just been better for Bayo.
Yeah, you can line it up. Crochet, Suarez, Gray, Early, Tolley, and then Bayo with the opener. That's a damn good 6-man rotation right there. It just, who knows what
Who can hit the ball?
Nobody can hit the ball. That's the thing. Now, we got positive Romy Gonzalez updates. Roman Anthony still can't grip a bat. Like, it's just like the injuries plus just lack of thump in this lineup really, like, you want to see positives with this team, but if you're scoring 1.8 runs a game at home over 10 games, it does not matter how good your starting pitching is. You're not going to win games. And they've shown a complete inability to stack wins this season at any point. And even with that, they're getting consistent starting pitching even when they're losing.
Do you know what their ERA is right now?
If I had to guess, it's probably in the high threes.
So I'm not good at math, so do some math. Suarez is 2.77. Tolley's 2.78. Early 3.16. Gray 3.18.
And it's in the threes. Like, that's a low 3 ERA from 4 of your 5s, 4 of your 6. Yeah.
Threes.
Yeah.
That's and I didn't include Crochet. And
well, Crochet's number is going to be screwed up till July because of that one start. But and even with that Tolley number is screwed up because they changed the error on Trevor Story the other day to a non-error. So now that his ERA jumped from 1.9 to 2.7. So you take that run out, and that's almost in the 2s for 4 of your 6 starters.
It's wild, bro. All right. We'll talk to the people. Let's talk to Tim in the car. Tim.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm all right. How you doing?
All right. First thing, I want to let you know I'm really appreciative that you guys do speak about the Revs. But we just came from the game, and we're a little disappointed. You know, your energy about the Revs is a little negative, and I think it's important to understand that, okay, they won 6 games in a row. They played Miami and tied them. They shut down the world's best player. They shut him down the entire game. They're playing really, really, really well. They lost today. And Matt Turner had a very bad fub. It's okay. And comparing it against the Red Sox, which you talk a lot about, you know, we're not wearing paper bags over our heads. You know, the Revolution is playing well. And I just think that as you speak about them, give it more positive energy. Yeah. And,
hey,
speak about the pluses.
Tim, you must have completely missed the beginning of this and the beginning of the show.
I did, so I was at the game.
Yes, and
I was at the game.
I would like to let you know that I hyped up the Revs big time tonight. 6 in a row, the way they're playing, everything you said. I tried to get traditional fans that you're talking about, who are negative, to try to watch the game tonight, and guess what? They no-showed in a 3-0 game.
Yeah, it's Wednesday night, and
no. Hey, wait. Take ownership on them. Take ownership.
What do you want me to take ownership on?
That tonight, everyone was invested because they've been playing well. And when we actually watched and gave it attention, they crapped the bed.
So, no, I've had season tickets for, I think, 12 years now. My son and I, we go to just about every single home game. They have sucked rarely the last couple of years. We still go to every game because it's like the Patriots were in the 80s.
I don't care about that.
Every game. My point is, we're a fan.
I know, but what I'm telling you is I tried to hype up people that aren't fans like you. And
I see what you're saying.
And they invested into it, and what they saw was a product that was bad.
Yes, I agree.
Thank you.
But it's only one game, that's all. That's all I'm saying, it's one game. And watch the other games, they're playing well. They've got a really good team.
We have everybody on. We had Griffin Yao on last week. We had Brooklyn Raines on the week before that. Peyton Miller, Eli Feingold, Matt Turner, all these guys. So we have them on the Skaz, we try to talk about it, but I also have to admit that I feel like a jerk that I told everybody to watch the game tonight. And by the way, how many people were there tonight?
Maybe at least 10.
So I know you might hear a little negativity in me. It's more I'm upset because the guy, Mike Riley, Sarge, he's the guy that does all the PA. I love that guy. That's my guy. I root for them. I want the Revs to be good. They're our partner here on the station. We love all the guys that work there. They're all great to us. They give us jerseys. They invite us to games and concerts, and we love them. Tonight I might have jumped the shark.
You should have you should have hyped a different game because Nashville's in first place. You should have picked a team that wasn't.
I know,
played
but my thing is that they could have beat Nashville, and would have been something to talk about.
Yeah, actually they could have. The first half they played well. Their first goal was a good goal. The second goal, Matt Turner totally fubbed it, and that sucked the energy out of the team and the crowd. What crowd there was, you could feel it. It was like, oh, we're done, and they were done. After that second goal, they were done.
What'd you guys eat tonight?
It is what it is.
What'd you eat tonight?
We went to it's a Mexican place that's in what's it called? Scorpion something.
Oh, Scorpion
Bar.
Wasn't that? The Scorpion Bar.
Yeah, it was.
Love Scorpion Bar.
I had this margarita with jalapenos in it.
Yeah,
it was pretty good. I had 2 of those.
Nice. I love that place.
$400. Not bad. We were gonna go to Davio's, but it would have costed $200, so we decided not to go there.
Nah.
So sorry.
All right, Tim. Enjoy yourself.
All right, thanks.
Thank you. I'm taking a deep breath. Other shows call me out for that, Dawson.
What?
For making loud sighs and breathing noises. But it's me trying to. I mean, how many times have you heard someone call in and never wasn't listening to the show whatsoever and just goes off?
A lot.
And then I'm like, hey man, did you listen? And they're like, no, not at all.
Happens almost every time I'm here.
It happened today.
Mm-hmm.
Dan is in Worcester. Dan.
Hey, Joe Murray. Listen, I just got done at the Boynton.
The Boynton.
Yep.
Nice. I love their pizza.
Oh my God, the buffalo chicken.
So good.
A little Boynton bowl. Hey.
I've had a Boynton bowl.
Unbelievable. Hey, listen.
Are you a soul guy too, or do you not go? You not do the seafood?
No, I'll mess with the soul. I'll mess with the soul.
One of my favorites out there. It's a little hidden. I don't know if it's hidden, but I love Ciao Bella.
Oh my God. How about Vincent's? A little
very good,
like meatball sub.
Yep, I love them. There's a lot. What's your favorite sandwich spot? I like. What is his name? B. My God, I know the guys. Well, are you a regatta guy?
Oh, regatta. Belcito.
Belcito. I know the Belcitos.
Oh,
when I go down the Cape, I always see them. The brothers.
Just an unbelievable sub. Hey, listen, you guys are unbelievable. Anything in Worcester. Worcester's
Dude, Polar Park rules, man.
Yeah.
What else do you like out there? The guy from I Love Frankie's. He blocked me.
Listen. I haven't had I Love Frankie's, but it hits every time. So I hear.
So you haven't had it, but it hits every time.
So he hears
from my friends.
You hear? Okay. Yeah, he blocked me.
Really?
Yeah, I supported his business, and was like, hey, he has really good pizza, and he blocked me.
Oh, jeez.
He didn't want me to support him, I guess. Can you believe that?
Well, that's not good. Hey, listen, you guys are the best. I love 98.5 Sports Hub. So
that's awesome, man. All right, dude. Do you ever go to do you ever go anywhere on Park Ave?
Oh, Park Ave.
You know where the KFC is right there?
Oh, I mean, like as far as fast food out there.
Yeah.
Oh God. Fast food out in Park Ave.
Are you a Hot Dog Annie's guy?
Oh, dude. If I have if I could just stop by any wiener dogs.
Wieners.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Dan. You're the man. He had to be high as a kite, right?
Had to be. There's no way.
No, I like guys like that.
Oh, yeah.
I just, should we keep going? Let's see what Petey has to say. Petey.
Hey, Joe. It's good to see you again. It's my third time calling in a row. I'm coming back from the Red Sox. Good to see you too, man. I'm coming back from the Red Sox game right now. I'm on a business trip, actually.
Okay.
And I was in center field heckling Crawford all night. Ends up he hits that dinger in the second inning, and my boss caught it. We had a representative from the Phillies come over, and they offered us, we negotiated. They gave us two signed baseballs, a signed baseball bat, and future tickets. I just wanted to see if you thought that was a fair trade.
Did they offer any money? Did they offer any money?
No money, tickets, and then the two signed balls and the bat.
Do you feel good about it?
Well, I wanted to see what your thoughts were.
Did they specify why they were asking for the ball? It's not his first career homer.
Crawford, second career home run for Crawford.
It's because his dad played in Boston, maybe?
Maybe, yeah. But I just wanted to see if you thought it was a fair trade.
Why were you heckling him?
Well, I think it's the right thing to do. I was on a business trip, and I thought it was the right thing to do to show people the authentic experience.
Well, you know what? Good on you, bro.
Thank you.
All right, you going back to Essex now?
No, I'm staying in a business trip in Chelmsford, Courtyard, Bill Ricca, actually. But I live in Essex.
Oh, dude. Bill Ricca?
Bill Ricca, yeah.
You got to go to Augusta's Chicken.
No, I don't like to go anywhere around there. It's just a coast or nothing for me.
Oh, come on, man. Thanks, dude. It's just me trying to...
I want to know why the Phillies wanted that baseball.
What was the business trip about?
Heckling on a business trip next to your boss is a power move, I will say. Then he catches the home run. It's a good story.
Have you had to do that at the park yet?
What?
What's the worst thing you've had to do on the job so far?
Honestly, nothing really stands out. Like, it hasn't been that bad. Nothing that's...
Your feet hurt after the games?
Yeah. Shout out Dr. Scholes. Those inserts saving me right now.
Okay. Maybe we should tell our sales team. Dr. Scholes. All right. Oh, should we go to breaks, guys, or should we just take the rest of these calls? We'll go to break. We'll break. Unless you don't care.
Whatever you want to do, Joe.
You know what? Let's talk to let's talk to John. Hi, John.
Joe, I don't know about you, but if I was behind that guy wanting to order hot dogs, I'd throw myself off the building. Trying to wait for him to stutter through that order, I think, would drive me to the end of time. Because I'd really want the hot dogs, and that guy would be, where is it? Park Ave. Oh, God.
Yeah, you would have pushed them and removed them from the line. I know you would have.
Oh, terrible. Joe, I know you're up my way in Peabody.
Yes.
Where you getting your Chinese food?
All right, so I'm Kowloon, because I'm loyal, but...
Understood.
Okay, dude, ready for this? It's a hole-in-the-wall Peabody Square. It's called Lucky House. I can get a combination plate for under $10. General Gao, pork fried rice, crab rangoon, bing bop boom 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 bop bam. $10. Great, cheap and great.
I know right where it is, right next to the Bill and Bob's there, the little brick house.
Right there. And I know Sue Chang's is there. It's just, it's not really on my level.
Sue Chang's expensive, Joe.
Yep.
But in West Peabody near the Big Y, there's a place called Asia Taste that is...
Ooh, I love Asia Taste.
If you haven't been there, go. If you've been there, I'm glad you found it. But
all right,
awesome.
So are you a green tea fan?
No, not as much as I used to be.
Dude,
the one on the Linway is much better.
I was about to tell you that. The one on the Linway, way better.
And I love the sign that says we do lobster 6-way.
They do.
I love it.
They do.
I love the sign. Joe, did you hear Tom Caron say that other than the 2-8 start, they're a 500 team?
They're a 500 team, yes.
So what does that mean if they rip off an 8-2 run? Do I get to disregard it?
Well, I will let him know that. I will see him tomorrow, and I'm going to say,
you know,
hey, man,
I'm not.
what'd you mean about that?
It just my problem between that and the two guys that had the brown bags on and they made them take them off is that all they care about is the Fenway experience for the people that don't live here, and that's who's filling the stadium. That they should get a T-shirt that just says, for John Henry, I'm an ass man, specifically 3 million, because that's how many non-Boston people are going to sit in the stadium this year. Because nobody wants to go watch this disaster. I don't even know if they won tonight, Joe. I just umpired a game. I guarantee you that I had 2 third basemen playing in this 18-plus game that's better than Caleb Durbin. They probably hit the ball harder than he does. He's the best swinging bunter in Major League Baseball. I won't take that away from him. But good God in heaven, this is a pro baseball team, and they have an independent third baseman. I've never seen the Red Sox like this. Between that and the fact that they don't want to go get a right-handed hitter. And why would Mike Trout come here when he could go somewhere else and have a chance to win? The logic doesn't logic for me, and that's the problem with the Red Sox. Drive line, 3 million asses that don't belong to Boston, that's what they're after, which is why I'm out.
Out.
He's out?
He's out. It's a good call.
Yeah.
Little Chinese food mixed in. He started me, warmed me up, and then went right in for the entree.
Uh-huh.
Why did they have to remove the people last night?
They didn't remove the people. They were able to stay in the park and watch the game.
Oh, they removed them from.
They removed the bags. Bags.
And
they
again, what's the reason why you can't wear a bag?
There is an MLB policy where you cannot wear a face mask or covering in the ballpark outside of medical masks. But it's an MLB policy. If it was in any other stadium, their security would have to take it away as well.
And they let spaghetti in as well.
They do.
And cakes.
Yeah.
And ice cream.
You can bring.
What about octopi?
If it's in a bag, a clear bag.
So if someone walked in with a live octopus,
wow. Then,
or
okay.
how about a dead octopus?
I have no idea whether I'd have to take that away.
What would you do? Would you ask somebody?
Yeah, I'd have to ask somebody. Never seen that one before.
I feel like I need to get you and Bird together because he worked at Fenway.
Yeah.
And now you work at
I saw Anthony last night.
Anthony's the man.
Yeah.
I love Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of stories about me. I have a lot of stories about him.
Yeah.
Does he know you're my intern?
Yes, he does.
Did he bust your chops?
A little bit, but
That's good.
not
See,
really. You know.
If they like you, they bust your chops. They like you.
Yeah.
All right, let's break. We'll get back on track. Oh, we got to talk about that Jason Tatum thing.
Yeah.
He said something. Skaz had one side. It's kind of funny listening to it and having two different, just completely different opinions. I love that. So we'll do that next here on 98.5 The Sports Hub.
You're listening to Joe. You're listening to Joe Murray on 98.5. You're listening to Joe Murray on.
Okay, if you do. Joe, say square again. Vinin square. Oh, wow, I can't say it, huh?
Square.
Square. I can't do it.
Yeah.
I can't do it. Guys, did you grow up near a square?
A square?
Yeah, you said it right.
Square.
Yeah, square. Oh, I can't do it.
Now you're in your head about it.
Clary Square. Wow, I'm in my head. Kenmore. Oh, God.
Oh, God.
I can't do it. I can't. Wow, some guy called me out. I think he's right. Anyways. All right, there's some people hanging on hold, but I Skaz, do you want to pull up the old So I watched this entire Jason Tatum interview. It was really good. He talked about his life, what's important to him, the birth of his son, wanting to call him Jackson, but when he looked at him, said, he's mine, he's Junior. He talked about doing therapy and some of the things that he's working on personally. I found him being very self-aware. And when asked, what are your goals? This was his, is this right? Am I setting this up right? He was asked, what are your goals? And this
Two questions for the road. What's one moment that Jason Tatum's still chasing?
I would say winning another championship and holding up Finals MVP.
Stop.
Interesting.
Skaz, my thought was, Finals MVP, does that mean? Because I'm conditioned by crap media, like me. I'm conditioned to think that was a shot. But James Scaramuzino isn't as, I don't know, poisoned as I am, maybe?
Joe, I just look at the facts. That's what I do. I come at it from a neutral, higher plane perspective, as some would say. Joe, what happened this past season? Who was the leader of the Celtics?
It was Jaylen Brown.
And Jaylen Brown seemed really invested in what this season?
He really, really wanted that MVP award and be number one.
Dawson, would you agree with that?
Agreed, yes. On multiple platforms.
And the Celtics got beat at home after having a 3-1 series lead in the playoffs, right? Correct?
That is correct, sir.
And what has Jaylen Brown done since the Celtics have been eliminated?
Complained, multiple streams, blamed the refs, Joel Embiid, then backtracked it, said he was upset that Brad Stevens had to come out and defend him, and then said Joel Embiid beat us, we're moving on, and that was it.
Hasn't stopped talking.
And then today it was on the Jennifer Hudson show and had the old, Jaylen Brown danced there, Brown. But he had some moves.
He did.
Some very good moves. Now, I didn't catch all of the Jennifer Hudson interview, but did Jaylen Brown quell any of these issues that have arose since the end of the year? Take any more accountability for the 3-1 loss and any of that stuff?
I do not believe that he did, no.
Okay,
Nope.
So we come back to Jason Tatum, who had an Achilles injury, right? He didn't blow his knee out. It was his Achilles, if I remember correctly, I think, for Jason Tatum. Some people may confuse the two, but yes.
Not the knee.
Not the knee. No.
It was
his Achilles.
Achilles.
Slightly different.
Okay,
slightly.
just want to make sure.
Yes, Jason Tatum, when asked what moment is he still chasing, he said winning another championship and holding up Finals MVP. Joe, the way I took that was Jason Tatum wants to win another championship first, and he wants to win a Finals MVP. Why? Because that is something he has not done yet in the NBA.
So hold on.
Yep.
Because I like where you're going. You mean to tell me one guy cared about the MVP individual award, while the other guy wants the championship and the highest honor winning a championship?
It's an individual award as well. I think you can put the MVP and the Finals MVP in the same conversation, but they certainly mean much different things. At least to me, I personally value winning the Finals MVP and the team that has the player that does that over the team that has the MVP. So to me, it was more of Jason Tatum saying, I want to win another finals, and in that finals, I'd like to accomplish something. You asked me something I'm still chasing, I haven't accomplished yet, is a finals MVP. Maybe that's too literal, maybe that's too black and white, but Jaylen Brown this season took every possible chance he could get to campaign himself to at least be in the MVP conversation, which I will remind you, he was not. He was not a finalist, and has done what you guys have explained, I would say, in depth since they've lost. I would say a myriad of not great looks for him after they've lost, and Jason Tatum is now saying, I'd like to win another championship and win the finals MVP. So one superstar wants to win a championship, wants to win finals MVP. Another one thinks it was a great success to blow a 3-1 lead. Is that too strong? Maybe, but here we are, Joe. Okay. This is where the Celtics have left us.
And I just want to let you know that my brain, because of the poison, all I heard was wants to win finals MVP and thought of it immediately as a shot. When it wasn't, because to double down on Skaz's take, when Steph Curry was winning championships but not winning the finals award, it was something he coveted, correct? And when he got it, he's like, I've accomplished what I need to. And then they won the gold medal. And he was the guy who did it. So, arguably the best player of the era right now, Steph Curry. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Who won multiple championships, but also wanted to win the Finals MVP. Not the same thing for Jason Tatum.
Widely regarded as a good teammate and a good teammate as well as Tatum is.
We can dig into this one a little more tomorrow, because I think Skaz is thinking the right way, or at least the way he interprets the right way. Unfortunately, I think that we are starting to look at the Celtics differently, and Jaylen Brown differently, and maybe even Jason Tatum differently. That loss, I think, changed who they are. And I think that's why Brad Stevens talked about changes. But again, there was a lot on that podcast, or that interview. That's all I got, though. That was the big...
I think watching both of those interviews, you came out feeling much more positive about Jason Tatum than you did Jaylen Brown.
I did. And again, Jaylen Brown is just fighting for his patch of grass. And I salute him for that. It's just awkward. It's different. And I don't know what his intentions are, and I know what Jason Tatum's are. All right, guys, we got to get out of here. Thanks, Triple D, Dawson Dabari. Great job. James Scarmazino. Tomorrow, schedule day.